Okay, so yesterday, I said that my low was going to be that now I have to wait all the way until August 23rd before the next manga chapter hits. And as bad as that was, what's kind of worse is I was supposed to meet my dad for something last night, and it turns out we had to sort of, cancel the plans. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be seeing my father later today anyway. But, then again, I guess before the whole COVID thing started, I really did try and, I didn't really think of my family, that much. But, COVID sort of allowed an opportunity for me to, sort of reconnect with my family. So I am a little bit heartbroken about that. And don't get me wrong, again, I'm going to see my father later today. As far as I know, hold on. I'm going to knock on wood right there. He's not going anywhere. And neither am I. So, there we go. My high, I actually had like 2 highs yesterday. Outside of my chapter I read. You guys saw the reaction. You guys know what I'm talking about. My first high was, I actually went to the eye doctor yesterday. And here's the thing. Years and years and years ago, I needed, glasses. Actually, you know what? I guess I could probably tell you a quick story about my eyes. So it was around 2nd grade when I was told I needed glasses. Maybe it was 3rd grade. No, it was 3rd grade, I believe. So around 3rd grade, I needed glasses, and apparently my left eye was so bad, I needed physical therapy, where I had to drive all the way to Owego for it. And I wore glasses up until I was around, for about 5 years. And believe it or not, I saw a movie called My Big Fat Greek Wedding. And if you've ever seen that movie, then you know that during the montage of, the main character trying to make herself over, I guess, it's shown her putting, contacts in her eyes. And so, yeah, that movie actually inspired me to wear contact lenses. I mean, I don't need contacts. To be perfectly honest, my eyes are completely fine. My eyes are still exactly like they were, 5 years ago. I mean, really the only concern is the exact concern that everyone has. Eventually as we all get older, down the line, there is going to be that sort of moment where, things will get harder. But, that happens with everyone. So at this point, just leave well enough alone. But, yeah. So, outside of that, my high was my eye doctor's appointment, because I did sort of complain, why do I even see the guy anymore? But then I just forget, we had really great conversations. And honestly, I needed that. So I felt really good after that. So that was nice. And, oh, darn, I had no, right. The other high was, I actually won a contest. One of those sort of a giveaway, sort of raffle type things where you have to share, and comment on a post. And, RNG, pick it, raffle, and I won. So what I win? I actually won a free cake from a place called B Sweets, which is a place I have mentioned before. So I'm actually trying to work out the details as to when I want the cake, but I do have a plan in mind. So should the owner of B Sweets be watching this, I actually do have something in mind. I talked it over with a couple. I just need to talk it over with a couple of people like today, but I'll be sure to let you know. Although seriously, I should put a link to B Sweet's Facebook page in the description down below, because holy cow, these designs are amazing. Oh, I actually know the owner of B Sweets. I actually known her since 7th grade. So she was actually on Cake Boss. So yeah, little pedigree there, which is awesome. So that was really cool. And let's see, what was my act of kindness? You know what my act of kindness was? After I had my eye doctor's appointment, I recalled the office and I said, "Hi, can you relay a message to me, please?" And then they said, like, "Yeah, what is it? Can you tell the doctor it was really nice talking to him again?" What can I say? I can be nice like that. I mean, I hope I haven't shown any signs that I haven't, but you know, it just felt so nice to do, you know? And that's, I mean, to be perfectly honest, I started doing the little high act of kindness because, you know, it was to honor my aunt/godmother, even though as of late, she kind of has had some behavior that, you know, wouldn't deserve it. But, you know, now, you know, it's been pretty sweet. Good morning and happy hump day, everybody. Wow, that took forever. So, yes, last night was the first set of 3 live shows for America's Got Talent, which I have to say, I don't know how long last season went, but I don't remember because it started in late May and we're already in mid-August. I mean, maybe I'm being a little bit, too, you know, maybe hard on it, I guess, but I don't remember the season being this long because last night they had the first set of live shows. And tonight, they're going to be doing the results. They're going to be doing that for 2 more weeks in a row. And then I presume we're having the finals? I have no idea what's going on. But it can still be fun. And I'm all for seeing, you know, what happens next. But let's talk about the acts that, you know, aired last night. First of all, the adorable little pigs, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm an animal lover, so it automatically is going to, you know, appeal to me. But they were just so cute. Oh, actually, before I continue, I have to say this, first of all. During the break, Simon actually got himself into an accident, so they had to replace him with a new judge. And they got none other than Kelly Clarkson. Which is actually kind of full circle when you think about it, because for those of you who don't know, Kelly Clarkson was the very first winner of American Idol. And in the very first season of American Idol, Simon Cowell was one of the judges. So in a way, the student who eventually became a master in her own right is now sitting in the original master's chair. So, first of all, Kelly Clarkson, I would like to let you know that even though you're probably going through some emotional straits, I am single, so please call me. Right. So, we have, so the access on the adorable little pigs, the ukulele. Holy, that ukulele guy, he was sweet. It's been so long since I've seen some of these acts, you know, it's just so awesome. There was a comedian, there was, the Double Dragon act, the salsa duo, those, 2 little kids. Oh man, they were awesome. The acrobatic act involving like that giant sort of like pendulum and with the rings, they were amazing. That was amazing. I was like legitimately terrified. The Frenchie baby, the dancer who was like a contortionist kinda. And let's see, the mind illusionist, the Brett Loudermilk guy, he was awesome. But I wanted to take special note about the Shakira McGrath, the 10-year-old Roberta Battaglia, and Archie Williams. I wanted to say special mention to them. I mean, first of all, they were very good, as you would expect. But this is actually why I'm really kind of glad that Kelly Clarkson was a judge for this. See, one thing I noticed about Kelly Clarkson, as long as I know her being a judge on The Voice, and even here, she's very, very, very knowledgeable in terms of, you know, in terms of terminology, as well as, you know, trivia. I say this because, you know, she's talking about whenever a singer did a song that she really did know, like, she would just say these, like, sort of nuances and sort of like little tidbits about the song that, you know, most people otherwise wouldn't know. And it's really good that you have a judge who's also a talented singer in her own right, you know, conveying this information, because Kelly Clarkson's been through it all. She's like sang it all, she's done it all, and she knows about all the best songs, all the best music, you know, everything. I mean, she was she was in that position before. Again, she won American Idol. So it would make sense that you have a judge who is a singer, you know, being the best kind of, I don't want to say critic, because Kelly Clarkson was in no way that critical about any of the singing performances, at least that I noticed. But I guess I could say critic, as long as I'm explaining I don't mean it in a bad way. But yeah, I sort of critic on, like, just how good these vocal performances were. And that's really interesting. I mean, honestly, I think Kelly Clarkson is, well, again, it was only one episode of the live shows, and there's going to be 2 more next Tuesday and the Tuesday after that. So August is going to round out with nothing but live shows and results the next night. But I'm pretty sure that if Kelly Clarkson does a good enough job here, I mean, she's probably contractually obligated to The Voice, so I don't think it would have happened. But if for whatever reason she stopped doing The Voice, she's got a bright future as a guest on as a judge on America's Got Talent. She'd be great at it. And then again, I guess I could once again talk about, you know, my history of Kelly Clarkson. You know, I didn't really, I mean, when American Idol first aired on television, it was huge. It was seriously the biggest thing that happened since sliced bread. That's how big it was. And we get to the finals, and I was rooting for, you know, the guy Justin to win, but it wound up being Kelly. I mean, again, I was a little boy, and I was in that mentality that, you know, boys are better than girls, and girls are icky. Let's be honest, all little boys go through that at some point. I mean, obviously, I don't think that anymore, because, you know, I'm a full-grown, wiser adult, and therefore I know better. So there's that. But I was so upset when Kelly Clarkson first won American Idol. And as I got older, I'm thinking, Kelly Clarkson's actually kind of pretty. Okay. And then I found out she got married. I'm like, no. Although, again, I did say she just recently went through kind of a breakup. So, Miss Clarkson, should you be seeing this, please call me. I mean, I've sang before. I don't really need to sing again. I have been meaning to start to do more singing-related videos, though. I'll need to work on that in the future. Oh, before I forget, last night before I went to bed, I looked up. This week's guest on Hot Ones is a fellow by the name of Action Bronson, who was a previous guest on Hot Ones before. I'll tell you more about that, though, tomorrow. Like, favorite, share, hit the subscribe button, follow me on social media platforms, turn on notifications on YouTube. I'm very humble in this video for all of you guys who watch and enjoy for today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful hump day. And remember, if you guys want to talk or channel, always going to be here to let me know. So I'll be back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.